Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is a success story video, a very unexpected success story video which I haven't thought that I will be sharing one day on my YouTube and on my Instagram, but now it's here. Now it's here. Okay. Before starting the video, I want to tell you all that I'm a manifestation coach. I offer one-on-one session. It's paid. If you think that I can help you, if you think I can help you, and if you think you do not know the manifestation and you want to manifest your desire, then you can contact me on Instagram or you can mail me. If you think that you know the manifestation, there's no need to contact me. Whatever you know, just apply it. Okay. Now moving to this video. She met her SP. I'll give you the old story, a little bit of old story. She met her SP 2007. Yeah. She and her SP met in 2007 and 8 where they were preparing for their government exams, respective government exams together. They fall in love gradually over the years. They wanted to get married. Okay. But SP's sister have some issues with this girl, with my client basically, and she forced the SP's sister I'm talking about, to leave her and to take stand, and then eventually SP's family also forced him to leave her, and then what happened is very much expected that SP left her. He married someone, third party. He settled in Oman and then he moved to UAE. Okay. Over the years, in 2020, in 2014, something, if I, yes, 2014 it was the year. Then he had a kid also, he moved on in his life. What he left behind is a girl with a broken heart, and she's a very typical Desi girl. Okay? Those who do not understand Desi, forget it, forget about it. No need to know. Okay. She never ever interested in any boy after that, or even I say in any men. She just want to be with that person, with her SP. She loved him from the bottom of her heart. She was like, I don't want to get settled with anyone. I'll wait. I'll wait till the time her Lord Krishna will send him back. So basically, she is a strong believer of Lord Krishna. Okay. So years passed. She got into the manifestation, law of attraction, astrology, karma, and whatever the whatever. Yes, whatever. I should shut up my mouth. Yes, she started focusing onto this manifestation on her own. Did lot of things, but nothing really worked out for her. 2023 September, 2 years back, somehow YouTube recommended my channel somehow, through which she mailed me. I even have her email in my inbox. I still have that. I asked her, like, can you contact me in October, because at that time I was really occupied with the clients, and I was like, I can't take much people more because it was draining me. Of course, if you guys know me, then you know very well that I work with very limited. Just a second, there's I think it's better. Okay. So I asked her politely, can you contact me after a month? And she was like, okay, yes, I will. In October, she contacted me. We had our first session, and our first session was a disaster. It was a disaster because she is emotionally broken. She is she's full of like sorrow. She's full of everything which she has gone through in her life. The abandonment, the hurt, whatever she has gone through. And on that side of the table, and on this side of a table, I am sitting, who are just listening to her patiently, and I'm just wondering when she will be like, stop, and I will start saying. This type of coaching I really like. It's like a matlab, I don't want to say this, but see, whenever you are in front of me and we are doing the session, I always ask people to send their whole story and whatever they want to discuss in the text, so that I can find out. It will take literally less than a minute for me to identify your blocks and where we need to work. But yes, she was having the first session, and there was a lot of old story was there, and I was like listening to quietly with the patience, which is very uncommon with me. And I was like, okay, okay, okay. And it was a disaster. I know that very well, because I was not able to coach the way I coach. Honestly, right? I was not able to explain her few things, and I end up like, see, this is your routine, this is your self concept, and it won't work until unless you give up on your old story. These were my dialogues, and I'm telling it very. I always used to. I never hide my true nature. This is my nature. I'm very outspoken. I always say, if you do not change this, it won't manifest. Trust me. I don't believe on those videos with the clickbait that if you will get your manifestation if you doubt. No, you will get it and then you will lose it. Trust me. That's I coach based on the experiences that I had. Just a second, someone come again. So basically, after a few months gap, I think after 3 to 4 months months gap, she again contacted me, and I asked her, "What is your current state of mind? What are you ready to manifest?" Because like repeating your affirmation and then living like a victim, repeating your affirmation and living like exactly the same person, uh, the old person, the dead person, like that, it will take hell lot of time. And she was like, thanks to you, and this is what her words were, thanks to you, I have changed, I have shown improvement within myself, I have changed, my internal state is changing, now I'm very happy. And then I asked her, now you can book a session. It was like the 2024 was started last year. Then she booked 2 to 3 sessions. I think after third or fourth session, she was able to manifest the contact. Actually, it's a journey of more than almost 2 years. Of course, I can't. I can't like. Make this video full of like screenshots. That will be impossible. So I will be attaching few important screenshots. Okay. So she was like, now I'm able to manifest the contact. And by like it was 2024, later part of the 2024, and she was able to manifest a job in US. Some of you who has attended my previous lives in the beginning of this year or the last year, I used to mention about the client that she has manifested a job into the US, and she was the one. I will be attaching the screenshot somewhere here. You guys can pause it and you guys can read it. So she was able to manifest the job in the US, and but the problem was that after the regime change in the US, the visa got delayed because of the new policy. Not going to that. Yes, now she will be leaving for US very soon, but right now she is in UK. You guys can pause it and you guys can read it. Coming back to fast forward, she booked a session in the March of this year, 9th March to be very specific. In the morning, I took her session. She was now a completely changed person, different person. Her energy is so positive. Her mindset is so positive. She was not at, no one can believe that she was the same person who was living like a victim few months back. She has able to manifest lot of things in her life. Even she was able to manifest like compliments from other people and whatnot. There were people boys, basically men's, whatever you want to call it, were interested into her, but she denied the proposals. And I'm really happy that she was able to made so much of progress. In the March, when she booked a session, it was a 1 hour session. I clearly advised her where you are going wrong, what are the loopholes where you need to work, when you need to focus. And bang on, from the June or the, I think she messaged me in the June or the July years, and they were talking continuously, and SP was telling her that he's not living with a third party, he really want to get out from that. from that building, and the third party is also not interested. The marriage was becoming like more toxic day by day, and then boom, this is the success story which she shared yesterday. He literally called her wife. He's planning to like come out from that toxic marriage so that the third party can also live in the peace, he can also live in the peace. He was a person who lost. So I'll give you a brief story about that. When I was taking her session back in the March of this year, she told me that my SP is very depressed. He's very depressed. He was like, he want to leave this aesthetic life. He want to become like, he want to live his life like a monk. He lost interest in each and everything. Now it's okay, it's a flip situation. Earlier in the past, he moved on and my client was living like a monk. Now the situation is flipped. Now he is living like a monk and he gave up on each and everything, and my client was living a luxurious life, a happy life, and she was like, no, nothing like that. She asked me few things, that how should I recreate him so that he can come out from his depression and whatever what he's going on, and we worked on that. I gave her a clear instruction. I will be posting a tough love which I gave her back few months back, and I want you guys, before reading the success story, read that thing, what the mistake she was doing and what was my clear response. I haven't attached the pic over here, but I will be attaching that on Instagram. So this is a success story. He called her wife. He's planning to move out. Right now he's staying in Dubai, but he's coming to Mumbai. He will be meeting her. She will be meeting him after like 3-4 years, because they met 3-4 years back, where he clearly denied that he will come back to her, and that was the point where she lost all of her hope. So what are the things that helped her? Of course, sessions helped her, but I'm not promoting the coaching over here. Plus, the trust she had that one day she will be with him. She was scripting on her own. She was like praying to the God as well. The way that's also the one of the way of manifestation. And then she landed on my page, and then it's not like promotion or something. Whatever you know about the manifestation, stick to that. Have a clean mental diet, and it will manifest. So this is her success story. The credit goes to her. She took it as a challenge, and then she persisted. There were moments where she was like crying and she was like giving up. Whenever she was giving up on her manifestation, so not permanently giving up, basically at those moments where she was like, no, I'm not able to manifest, not concentrate, I asked her to focus on her career for like 3 to 4 or maximum to like 5-6 months. She focused on her career only. She was able to manifest the job because of her own efforts, that too in US, and that too in that situation where some of you who knows about the current situation what the world is facing right now, and how the Indians are basically being treated. Not going to that, but yes, some of you are aware that it is a tough situation, um, because of this whatever, not going to that. So she was able to manifest everything, and the credit goes to her only, and her efforts with respect to like changing her state of mind. Yes, my self concept really helped her. The techniques, the small changes which I asked her, like she is a strong believer of like God and all. So I asked her that increase the time that you spend with the God, increase the time of the prayers, whatever feels good to you, enjoy that. There was a good news also in her family during that time. She was busy with that baby. Everything was like, she was like, okay, one day I will be able to manifest, one day I will be able to manifest. And yes, yesterday it was a day where she shared her success story. Congratulations to you, those of you who are into such a similar situation, or those of you who thinks that 3D will not change. Trust me, it will change. One day it will change. But the more you react, the more you replay your story, the more you do everything which you are doing right now, it will delay your process. It will delay your process. Somewhere I read, and I have shared this. I think those of you who are enrolled in the Mental Diet Challenge, if I haven't shared this quote with you, please do let me know. The quote is that changing your state is just like changing the room. You're just leaving one room and entering the room. That is basically how we change the state of the mind. That is how we come out from the old story, and it is very beautiful quote. Let me know, those who are in the mental diet challenge, if I shared this with you or not. With this, I'm ending this video. Guys, please do not lose hope. Yes, it will take time. It is some For some of you it's taking time, I can understand truly. But go inside, do the self analysis, check where you are going wrong. Please, please come out from your complaining mode. So okay, before ending the video, I will tell you something. Few days back, 20 days back, I guess, yes, 20-25 days back, I was taking a session of one of the client. It was a text session. It was a 30 minutes text session. I have discussed with few of my clients, and trust me, that session was like for out of 29 or out of 30 minutes, 29 minutes, that client, basically whenever you are signing up for the session, majority of time it happens that I ask the people to send their whatever they want to manifest in the text. When you have sent everything in the text and I have read it, I know you blocks, I know where you are going wrong, because you worked with me in the past also. I just need to give you the instructions where you, if you won't allow me to speak, how will it work? What happened in that 30 minutes session, in that 30 minutes text session, that person, that girl, for 29 minutes out of 30, for 29 minutes she was complaining her SP is not doing this, her SP is not doing this, her SP is not doing this, not giving time, not emotionally available, not doing this, not doing this. Even I was like counting on my fingers that how much complaint she, and the moment I tried to step in and I tried to explain, dear, don't do this, she asked me basically, she didn't ask me to shut up, but she asked me indirectly, like, this is not normal for me, he has to be this, he has to be this, he has to be this. And then you claim that you know the manifestation. That's why in the beginning of the starting of this video, I told you that if you know the manifestation, please do not reach out to me, continue doing the work, one day you will manifest. If you know the manifestation and then you come to me and book a session, and that in the 30-minute session, the 29 minutes, you will be like complaining, he's not emotionally available, he's not doing this, 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 he's doing this, he's not doing this, he's doing this, he's not doing this, he is not. And then you say you know the manifestation. You know, there's something called fooling yourself. This is what it is. Okay, there's nothing hate feelings I have for anyone, nothing like that. But yes, then out of like 29 minutes, and I was like sitting like a fool, and I was just counting, and at the end of that session, I just give her the affirmation, and I told you to affirm it throughout the day. That is your routine. Does I coach like this? No, I don't coach like this. But people nowadays forcing me to behave like this, so I can't help it. If some of you like that type of coaching, I'm very much okay with that. No issues, no problem. But always remember, the more complain you do mentally, the more delay you create in your 3D. Bottom line. With this, I'm ending this video. If anyone is interested in coaching, and if you think I can help you, please reach out to me. Thank you so much. I will be sharing my health updates soon on the Instagram. Thank you. Bye. Take care.